Listen well, soldiers of Hyrule. In our long history, we have scarcely faced a threat of this magnitude. The years have passed quickly since Calamity Ganon's revival was prophesied. Yes, we have unearthed the divine beasts and filled volumes with our knowledge of ancient relics. But a barricade of books will not protect us. This way surges a horde like we have never faced before. Even now, the enemy is clawing for our throat. For Hyrule Castle itself. We must exterminate the monsters roaming Hyrule Field. Thus, we'll begin our renewed effort to stop the Calamity. Here, now, go forth! And be brave for your kingdom!
What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Nintendo dropped the demo today, and they basically said we could play through the entire first chapter of the game. All of our save data and progress will transfer over to the full release, so essentially, we get a head start. This is the very first part of our series, then. I am so excited to be playing this game, though. You have no idea, like, when they announced this game, and with the possibility of it being like a potential lore dump for Breath of the Wild, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be sick. Because ever since I beat Breath of the Wild, I always wanted to know what went on during like the Calamity War, as I've been calling it. And now we actually get to play through that entire like section of the game that was only talked about before. So this is going to be sick. Like, even if you don't really like the warrior-style gameplay, I would say pick it up just for the story aspect of it. And, okay, so using the bow, aiming, a little bit weird. You gotta make sure enemies are, like, in front of you, because turning, very, very slow. I'm sure we'll get the hang of it as we go. It's actually been a while since I've played any Warriors game, including Hyrule Warriors. And this game seems kind of similar in its control scheme, but also a little bit different. We don't have the Sheikah Slate right now, so we can't do any of the cool rune things, but maybe we'll get that later on in this chapter, or maybe in like another mission. I'm actually not even sure how long this demo is. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but in the original Hyrule Warriors games, I think chapters were like split up between 3 or 4 missions. So this demo could be potentially really, really long, or it could just be like this one mission. Depends on how they sort of, I guess, split up the chapters in this game. Because Nintendo just said we get to play through Chapter 1. They didn't necessarily say if that was one mission or, you know, longer than that. So I guess we'll see as we go along here. I mean, generally speaking, like the levels in Hyrule Warriors take roughly 25 to 35 minutes, so we'll see how this goes. Anyways, we're fighting a moblin. This must be like our first sort of mini boss, and we can dodge or guard, which is actually pretty cool. You could kind of do that in the original Hyrule Warriors too, except it seems more fleshed out now. The bow does not do a lot of damage. There's that familiar weak point gauge though, so if we knock that down, we should be able to get a pretty hefty attack on this guy. Ooh, there's flurry rushes in this game too. I actually think I knew that from the trailer, but I'll be honest, I've been kind of staying blind to this game, so to speak. I've seen like the 3 short, like minute-long story trailers that Nintendo put out, but I have completely avoided watching any gameplay of this game whatsoever. So I know like Nintendo did like some Japanese developer game conference thing where they showed this game off for like 2 or 3 hours or something like that. I haven't watched any of that gameplay, so I really only know what's in the trailer. So forgive me if I'm doing something stupid or saying something incorrect, but we'll figure it out as we go. And honestly, that's just going to make it more fun for me, because if I knew everything ahead of time, then I would just be playing the game. And I will say this, as much as I love warrior style games and think they are fun, it does have that repetitive nature to it, so it can be kind of annoying to have to like replay things over and over and over again. Like, that is one of the reasons why I never like truly 100% completed the original Hyrule Warriors, because all those like action board things or whatever they called them that you had to do, it took so long just to do like a handful of them, and there was like 4 or 5 boards. It would have taken like 300 hours each just to do. So I was like, you know what? I'll just stick to the main story, and that'll be enough for me. I'll probably do that with this game as well. Depends on how they handle that sort of, I guess, repetitive nature in this game. If they're going to bring back those sort of boards or whatever they were called, adventure boards, I think, in this game or not. I have a feeling they probably won't, or if they do, they'll be vastly different, because already, even though the gameplay style of this game is kind of the same, I can see some differences, and I gotta say, I like what I see. The combat definitely seems more, I guess, not intuitive, that's not the right word I'm looking for. It seems more complex, I think. Like, there's more combos it seems like you can do. I mean, right now I'm just sort of like spamming buttons like an idiot, not really knowing which each combo is yet, but it seems like every combination of buttons that I do sort of leads to something a little bit different, which is good. It means that the combat, there's more depth to it, there's more things to learn. So I'm really looking forward to getting the full game and hopefully unlocking like combo menus so I can actually see like what all the combos are and learn them. Because right now, like I said, I'm just sort of like spamming buttons and hoping for the best. But I'm sure I'll pick up a couple combos here and there as we go. I'm not quite sure what the timing on the flurry rush is. Like, I got it a couple times in the beginning, but haven't seemed to be getting it anymore. I'm trying, but maybe I'm doing it a little bit too late. Whatever. We'll just take this guy out with our special move, our Musu as they call it, I think. But yeah, there we go. We captured this outpost. So now that that is done, let's start making our way towards the next one. It's kind of funny how quick you can like fall back into the warrior style gameplay, I guess.
You! Help! Ow! Huh? Why is this happening? It's a tower?
Yeah, I guess I should probably mention the plot of the game so far. It's interesting they chose time travel to sort of tell this story, because honestly, I didn't think they would need to do that at all. Like, you could just make this a prequel, have it take place like during the war, and there's really no need for the whole time travel mechanic. So I'm curious to see how they're going to deal with that. It doesn't really make a whole lot of... Ooh, okay, this is cool. Alright, so we can use some runes now. That's pretty sweet. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm not really sure how they're going to incorporate like this little guardian guy into the story and how that's going to work. Okay, so now we got Cryonis. Alright, that's pretty sick. So what does this do? Oh, okay, so it launches you up into the air. Interesting. I thought it was going to freeze like... Well, that makes sense, yeah, because stasis would freeze the actual enemies. Cryonis always did the little ice pillar thing. Okay, so, Alright, anyways, whatever. Trying to get focused on the story here, I'm getting distracted. So yeah, as I was saying, it'll be interesting to see how they use that guy in the actual story, because I just don't know how time travel is going to fit into Breath of the Wild, and honestly, time travel is always messy when it comes to, like, storytelling, so... I don't know if I'm a huge fan of like the direction they're taking, but then again, I've only seen like a tiny bit, so I can't really say too much. But yeah, it's interesting. So he went back in time, at like the apex, I guess you could say, of the Calamity War. So Zelda had just unlocked her sealing power when he went back in time, or when the like, small little guardian guy went back in time. So I'm not really sure like what kind of benefit that's going to give to Hyrule, because it's not like they're gonna make Zelda have her sealing power sooner, right? Like that would kind of ruin everything. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe the little guy is actually like what leads them into finding the divine beasts and all the other guardians. That could be interesting. Maybe he like helps them set up a defense, but like in, I guess, a roundabout way, if he helps them find the guardians and the divine beasts, he also kind of leads into the destruction, because then Calamity Ganon uses those guys to attack Hyrule. So maybe it's kind of like a time loop thing where he goes back in time to help them, but by helping them, he actually leads to their destruction. Maybe I'm thinking too far into this already. You know, we're not going to talk about the story, all right? The game will tell us the story that it needs to tell. I'm going to stop trying to theorize and like figure out everything ahead of schedule, because honestly, it's just going to make me look stupid when I'm proven wrong. All right, so... Oh, okay, so Impa's already fighting out there. I actually thought she was with us the entire time. I'll be honest, I was not paying attention. But it looks like we can just switch directly between characters, so that's cool. Let's go try and play as Impa for a little bit then. So probably a completely different fighting style than Link. A lot faster, actually, I will say. So this is actually kind of interesting. So there's some more magic stuff. You can deflect attacks, it seems. I actually have no idea what's going on right now. Impa is kind of a strange character. We have two like ghost Impas with us right now, which is really, really cool. So that kind of, I guess, triples our attack power, which is pretty cool. I'm not really sure what the best approach to dealing with this enemy is. See, that's always the problem with like the Warriors games too, is like if you meet a new enemy like a Wizrobe or a Moblin or something like that, you sort of have to, oh god, what did I just do? I have no idea. But yeah, like usually there's an ideal way to deal with those enemies. I just destroyed that guy. I'm not really quite sure how I did it, but he is dead, and I'll take it. Let's move on. As I was saying though, yeah, there's like usually an ideal way that you want to deal with certain enemies, especially when you're playing as a certain character, and I know none of those right now, but we're gonna learn, we're gonna figure it out, and we'll be a pro at this game before you know it. So there's only one more I guess keep that I need to capture, and then we'll see what happens. Probably a boss, because that's usually how these things go, right? Like the first mission, like the Warrior style games, is always like capture these keeps, and then after you capture them, a giant boss will appear. You defeat the giant boss, and that's usually going to be it for the mission. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, we've only been playing for just over what, like 16 minutes now, looking at my timer. So yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. Actually, this mission might be kind of short too, because it is the first one. Let's get rid of this Lizalfo though. He's not even attacking us, dude. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's facing the wrong way. I gotta say, Impa's actually really fun to play as though. Like, you can just teleport all over the place, do these weird like magic attacks. I'm sure there's a way that I can explode that thing that I put above his head. I just don't know how to do it. Also, I'm flying. There's a lot going on right now, guys. I'm just... Alright, he's dead. He's dead. I don't know how I did it. He's dead. There's so much... It's like sensory overload right now. I love it, man. I love it. Like, I don't know how you can just not have fun playing these, like, giant beat-em-up style games. I know it's just like button mash, button mash, button mash, but it's so fun just watching everything unfold on screen. Alright, so now a bunch of Moblins have appeared. Let's switch back to Link. As much as it was fun playing as Impa, gotta go back to my boy. You know, I got main character syndrome. Gotta always play as the MC. Otherwise, then it's just not fun for me. I mean, that's not true. It was a ton of fun playing as Impa, but I do like playing as the main character. Alright, so there's give orders. I actually don't know what that does. I'll try and mess with that in a bit. Alright, so he's dead now. Alright, actually... Oh, wait, well, hang on. What was this? Oh my god. There's freaking Koroks. And they give you Korok seeds. Alright. You know what? I take it back. Game's a 0 out of 10. I really hope there's not like 400 of those. Alright, what was the button to give orders? I honestly don't remember. I know it appeared like 2 seconds ago, but I have the memory of a goldfish and the object permanence of a 2-year-old, so I actually don't know what button I had to press. Oh my god. All right, relax, relax. I just got here. That's no way to talk to your friend. Jeez. I mean, I guess we're not really friends. I am kind of just slaughtering you in droves, but still kind of rude. All right, so the moblins are over here. All right. Oh, there's a couple of them. This is gonna be tricky, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Depends on how like aggro they are. They seem pretty aggro right now, so we'll try and get through this together. Although maybe not. Maybe not. They're not really attacking me all at the same time. I also just realized I do not know how to get health back in this game. In the first Hyrule Warriors game, all you had to do was like find a heart in the grass. In this game, I'm not really too sure how you go about getting HP. And I only have 2 hearts left, so I need to be okay. What? I only have 1 heart left, so I need to be a little bit careful now. Thankfully, yeah, I think I can actually use Cryonis to get to the weak point of these guys, and I'm gonna try and sort of abuse that and play it safe for the rest of this fight, because I do not want to die. I'm sure, like, getting your health back, you probably need to find food or something. Maybe there's a menu I can open up to heal myself. I don't really know. Actually, that wouldn't make sense. They would not make you use a menu to heal yourself. That would totally break up the gameplay. So maybe I do just have to find food somewhere. Haven't found any yet, though. So yeah, we're gonna play it safe. We got 1 guy down, so not bad. Not bad. Just 2 more to go, and this guy, I think his weak point gauge is almost depleted, so we should be able to get rid of him very, very soon. Let's just back up, wait for him, wait for the Cryonis trigger, and there we go. All right, sweet. That's basically going to be our bread and butter for these guys and for the rest of this fight, I think, because I'm not dying on the very first mission of Hyrule Warriors. That would be embarrassing, man. Very embarrassing. Also, I guess I should probably just call this game Age of Calamity and not Hyrule Warriors, because we already have Hyrule Warriors. It's going to be a weird distinction is all I'm saying. Oh, this guy does not have a spear. Okay, so his attack pattern might be a little bit different. Oh, is he going to throw that at me? He better not try to throw that at me. But thankfully, I think I could just... Yeah, I can fly right over him. Can't reach me when I'm in the air, can you, bud? All right, that's going to be how we deal with this guy. Oh, he's chasing me now. Yeah, too bad I'm faster than you are, even though, actually, your legs are pretty stubby for someone that tall, so I'm good, man. I got proportionally sized legs. You can't keep up with me. Oh, we got Impa in the fight now, too. I didn't even notice that she joined us. Heck yeah. Too bad I don't think she can, do any damage to the weak point gauge, but she can do, like, chip damage to his overall HP, which will be helpful anyway. And, oh, he's right there. And you're like, ooh, that was so close. He almost kicked me in the face, and that probably would have killed me, bro. Get away. Oh, jeez. All right. This should do it. Yeah. All right. Now we just hit him with that X attack, and dead. Nice. All right. And hey, I think that's actually it. Yeah, there we go. We finished the first mission. Huh. Could have been a little bit better. I took a lot of, like, needless damage towards the end there, but that was a ton of fun. Oh, wait. Is that food right there? Can I use this to heal me? Well, I guess it's not going to show me now because we're at the end of the mission. But, hey, we did it. Not bad. Impa's only level 1. I feel like I should have played as Impa a little bit more, maybe just to level her up. I mean, playing through this now actually does benefit when the full game comes out, because, like, all my stuff will transfer over, which is awesome. So I might just, like, play through this a bunch just to grind up materials and stuff, although doing that in the first level might not be the best idea. But, hey, you know what? I might do it anyways, because look at all this loot that we got. That's crazy.
An inexplicable guardian. And a mysterious tower. I hate to say it, but we have little hope of figuring this out on our own. Hey, what are you? No, stop right there!
Each of you has served your kingdom admirably. Huh.
it. I'm glad you're safe, Impa.
Yes, Your Highness. And I've received the Sheikah Slate from Pora. Oh!
Oh! What is that?
Your Highness.
The Sheikah Slate conveyed the little guardian's purpose. This anomalous visitor had traveled from a future of ruin, a time in the midst of the Calamity, to save Princess Zelda. Impa proposed recruiting Pura and Robbie, renowned researchers of ancient technology, to study the Guardian and investigate the mysterious tower that had appeared on Hyrule Field. King Rome of Hyrule gave his assent.
In order for Link, the Hylian Knight, you must guard the mysterious tower that has appeared. I'm told it may be important. As for this time-hopping guardian, is it truly deserving of our trust? You must discern this beyond any doubt with the aid of the researchers. May the goddess Hylia watch over you, always. Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. Alright, Link, the Silent Knight, a skilled swordsman serving the royal family of Hyrule. Born to a line of imperial guards, he is renowned for his fighting skills and courage. Impa, royal advisor and loyal friend. The advisor to Hyrule's royal family and revered member of the Sheikah tribe. She is dedicated to her work and known for being steadfast and diligent. She can be distractible at times. Oh my. That's a lot. Alright, so Map of Hyrule. Use the Sheikah Slate to choose a destination, tackle problems across Hyrule, and level up your characters. Oh, are these all missions that we can do, like, right now? Oh, so this demo is actually pretty long. Okay, well, you know what? In that case, there's a lot to do. So, I think I'm going to make this multiple parts. So that's going to do it for this very first episode of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Once again, though, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.